Hi guys, it's me Julia with my new video. Welcome to my channel Viral Videos. So today we are counting down top 10 horror movies of all the time. Number 10, The Things is a 1982 American science fiction horror film directed by John Carpenter. A group American research base is greeted by an alien force that can assimilate anything it touches. It's up to the members to stay alive, and be sure of who is human, and who has become one of the things. On number 9, Insidious is a 2011 American supernatural horror film directed by James Wan. The story centers on a couple whose son, Dalton, who fell into a coma after a mysterious incident in the attic. Little do they know that there is much more to this endless sleep than meets the eye as they explore the paranormal, and rediscover the past, the key to getting their son back once and for all. On number 8, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Two siblings visit their grandfather's grave in Texas along with 3 of their friends and are attacked by a family of cannibalistic psychopaths. Although it was marketed as a true story to attract a wider audience, Hooper produced the film for less than $300,000 and used a cast of relatively unknown actors drawn mainly from Central Texas, where the film was shot. On number 7, Sinister is a 2012 American supernatural horror film. True crime writer Ellison Oswalt moves himself and his family went into a house where a horrific crime took place earlier, but his family doesn't know. He finds a box of Super 8 home movies that suggest the murder he is currently researching is the work of a serial killer whose work dates back to the 1960s. His family start to suffer and in the end the things get worse. On number 6, The Shining is a psychological horror film. The film is based on Stephen King's 1977 novel The Shining, although the film and novel differ slightly but significantly. This is a story of a family that heads to an isolated hotel for the winter where an evil and spiritual presence influences the father into violence, while his psychic son sees horrific forebodings from the past and of the future. On number 5, The Babadook. This film is the best movie of 21st century. Story is about a troubled widow, Essie Davis, discovers that her son is telling the truth about a monster that entered their home through the pages of a children's book. On number 4, Halloween. On Halloween night of 1963, 6-year-old Michael Myers stabbed his sister to death. After sitting in a mental hospital for 15 years, Myers escapes and he returns to his quiet hometown of Haddonfield, Illinois, where he looks for his next victims. On number 3, Psycho is one of the old 60s movies. A Phoenix secretary steals $40,000 from her employer's client, goes on the run and checks into a remote motel run by a young man under the domination of his mother. On number 2, Alien. After a space merchant vessel perceives an unknown transmission as distress call, their landing on the source planet finds one of the crew attacked by a mysterious life form. Continuing their journey back to Earth with the attacked crew having recovered and the critter deceased, they soon realize that its life cycle has merely begun. On the top, The Exorcist is a 1973 American supernatural horror film directed by William Friedkin, one of the most profitable horror movies ever made. This tale of an exorcism is based loosely on actual events. When young Reagan, Linda Blair, starts acting odd, levitating, speaking in tongues, her worried mother, Ellen Burstyn, seeks medical help, only to hit a dead end. A local priest, Jason Miller, however, thinks the girl may be seized by the devil. The priest makes a request to perform an exorcism, and the church sends in an expert, Max von Sydow, to help with the difficult job. Thanks for watching. If you like, please subscribe.